So as you saw in my previous video, DOScember video, trying to get DOS games to work in Windows NT was a failure. And if you stayed until the very end of that video, you got this teaser here. I know I said I wasn't going to go any further with it, but I'm still kind of curious to see if I can actually get it to work on any version of NT pre-Windows XP. So yes, let's upgrade to Windows 2000 and see what happens. I gotta find this. Where the heck did I put it? Alright, next screen here. No, we don't want to upgrade just yet. I'll do that later. I want to still keep that DOS partition on there, like I said, in case I need to do any kind of low-level repairs to the file system that would otherwise be blocked by security permissions. Interesting. Well, that's fine. I'm sure I'll find a driver somewhere, especially since it's not a 931 anyway. Yeah, that's what I want right there. Ooh, that ain't good. Is that because of the CD, or? I think my CD drive might be going bad because it's having trouble reading certain disks. It's going to restart. Oh, there we go. Never mind. So as you can see, this part of setup is a little bit different than NT4 was. This is a little bit more of a modern interface. And this part right here will probably take some time. So we'll skip ahead. And now it's just going to copy files like previous versions did. And we're going to skip ahead further. All right, here we go. And we'll skip ahead again. And then preserve the account with no password. Now, I've never run Windows 2000 on this early of a computer. The first time I ever experimented with it was with a Athlon K6, or sorry, an AMD K6 II, a little bit more appropriate. So, oh, they replaced the wallpaper. But yep, there is no sound. However, I think we do have Device Manager in here. Definitely not a very quick performing. Oh, that's interesting. I am the administrator. Doesn't have. That's interesting that that's there when I already have that installed. Guess I'll just ignore that. I don't really care about that too much. I think that's just the IR port. This is the one that I'm not going to be able to do anything about because there is no Opti 930 driver. So, hooray. Also not sure why Quick Launch is empty, but oh, apparently the little delayed there, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and Doom wouldn't work anyway with sound, so we'll try to launch Doom and see what happens. It's the whole point of this video. Follow-up, basically. Ah, they're calling it a removable disk C. Impressive that it detects it that as that. Shouldn't need to run setup because I've already got all the settings configured. Let's just run Doom. And again, nothing, of course. Kind of expected that. Still got that PC speaker though. Let's go back to Jazz Jackrabbit and see if that will run. Probably not. Yep, just a bluish screen. Well, I guess we should. What was under here? Nothing. I guess we should try Earthworm Jim, even though I know it's not going to work. Yep, it doesn't work because of the fact that it just has trouble with memory. And since Windows NT is not going to give applications direct access the way they need it, it's not going to run. And, of course, we'll try Super Street Fighter 2, even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to run either. Yep, same thing. So once again, I don't recommend trying to play DOS games in any version of Windows NT that isn't Windows XP, because Windows XP was really the first operating system designed to play games in general, let alone DOS games. Now, I do suspect that Sonic CD might work, but without sound, it's not going to be very palatable. So let's see what happens. That's what happens. It does not want to run. And the installer does come up, so, but that's as far as you're going to get with it. So again, completely pointless, but it does prove a point that it doesn't work. Anyone out there arguing in various forums, it doesn't work. Now, there are workarounds, obviously, if you do something like DOSbox or some sort of virtualization software, although running something like that on a system that doesn't support virtualization to begin with is going to be a really slow experience, with DOSbox being an exception. I mean, QEMU, I believe, you can probably do something with that as well, and it would basically act as a replacement for NTVDM, or the NT Virtual DOS machine. So yeah, I'm not going to upgrade this to XP at all. It won't really run on here. I don't even think the processor meets the requirements, and even if it did, it would run so slow it wouldn't even be worth doing anything with. So yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, it's just a quick follow-up to last week's video, just to cover all the bases as much as possible. So if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do so, but there's never any obligation, although I do appreciate it if you do. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down, but please leave a comment below as to why, so I can try to help the channel out in the future. Thanks all, and I'll catch you later.